I am a pastor, streamer, and a gamer who has over 10,000 hours across multiple MMOs like World of Warcraft, New World, even WildStar, RuneScape, Final Fantasy XIV, and more. And today I'm beginning a journey of playing through Guild Wars 2. Recently, there has been so much hype. There's a brand new expansion. Tons of streamers are trying it. And it's always been in the back of my mind to really give this game a full run. And today, we're actually going to be beginning that journey. So if you want to see that experience, make sure to join my live stream. Link in the description below, twitch.tv/PastorCZ. Would love to have you. But in this video first, I want to kind of give some reasons why I'm actually even excited at all to try Guild Wars 2, because there's a whole lot to the game, but a few reasons as someone that has barely ever played it, because I did actually play on launch. Long story short, maybe a video for another day, why I'm excited to try it. First and foremost, especially if you are a World of Warcraft, RuneScape, or Final Fantasy XIV player, you can probably relate to the fact that, man, monthly subscriptions just suck. They just do. They just do. They just do. Now, here's the deal. For the games that I've played, I think the monthly subscription is definitely worth it. But the fact that Guild Wars 2 has no monthly subscription, for me, is just a massive, massive reason to at least give the game a try. You can literally download Guild Wars 2 right now and play it all the way from 1 to max level and even do some endgame content for free. There's no risk. So the thought of like not having to pay a monthly subscription is incredible. There are expansions that you do have to buy. They're about $25. They do go on sale pretty frequently, but there's a very low cost or no cost at all to trying the game out for the first time. And then literally from there, if you want to buy the expansions, you can, because some of the content is locked behind it, but some of the content you don't even need to be able to play so much of the game, which is really, really cool. Another reason I'm super excited to be able to try Guild Wars 2 is, the older I get, the more I am intrigued by the concept of horizontal progression. Now, if you don't know what horizontal progression means, it's a very, very different video game philosophy. Now, World of Warcraft is a game that is all about the opposite, vertical progression. Now, as you can tell probably by the stuff in my room, I am quite a fan of the World of Warcraft. I've been playing it literally almost its entire lifespan. I've played literally every single expansion. I do love vertical progression, which means basically like grinding towards being higher level and higher power all the time. In World of Warcraft, the game is literally a rat race to get the best gear, to get the best stats, hit the next, highest level at the new expansion. New season comes out, get the new gear, do the new raid, rinse and repeat over and over and over and over and over again. However, the older I get, the less free time many of us have, the less appealing that rat race becomes to me. Because if you don't have the ability to just grind your face off and like really do the content very, very quickly, then what happens is the new season starts and you barely made any progress. And now you have to start that progress all over again in a new season. Now you're back to square one, and all of your hard work and progress in a lot of ways is invalidated. And so some people, they live for the race of getting more vertical power. But for some people, it just becomes an impractical, time problem. The thing about Guild Wars 2 that really, really, really interests me is the concept that none of your work ever is invalidated. Horizontal progression, the best way I can describe it, is really in two ways. That either you can make tons of progress in the game that either don't necessarily make your character stronger, so you're not getting a higher level. Like the max level in this game has been level 80 since 2012, I think, when it came out, like 13 years. It's never increased. The best gear in the game, that's always been the best gear in the game, at least to my current knowledge, is still, I believe, the best gear in the game. And even when new raids come out, you can jump right in and experience those and get different level rewards, but the rewards aren't even always necessarily something that makes you stronger. Or horizontal progression could be things that make you stronger, that give you power, but it's more of a permanent power than a temporary power. So for example, I just explained the fact that you can get gear that lasts you almost forever. In World of Warcraft, you get gear and it lasts you a couple months if you got it early on, or maybe you finally got that piece of gear you wanted 2 weeks before the season ends. Well, now it's a new season 2 weeks later, and you only got to enjoy that new weapon for 2 weeks, and now it doesn't matter anymore because now you need to upgrade it. So it's just this continual rat race that for a lot of people is not super enjoyable. Next reason I think I'm really, really, really excited to try is PvP, okay? Now, PvP in most MMOs, one being included World of Warcraft, where there is 100 buttons, a million classes, and I've been playing the game for 20 years, so I have a pretty good grasp on it, but it's immensely complex. The thing that is beautiful about Guild Wars 2 is that I'm not gonna say it's super simple and easy, but it has a less complex combat system than WoW, making it easier to get into for the new player like myself, but also you can jump right into the magic. If you guys don't know, literally in Guild Wars 2, you can make, again, a free character because the game is free, at least the base game is free. You can jump in a level 1 and immediately start queuing up for PvP. In PvP, everybody is scaled to max level, so you're max level with all the buttons. There is no PvP gear that makes you stronger or have an advantage. Again, there's no power in that sense. And you can literally grind all the way to max level in the real game by just doing PvP. If you hate questing, you don't care about story, you don't want to explore the open world, you can literally just do PvP all the way to max level, and again, unlock different levels of horizontal progression. Also, the game modes are a lot less complex. Most of the game modes are, at least from what I'm researching, 5v5, 3v3, 2v2. There is a huge open world PvP of like 100 plus versus 100, and that just seems amazing and chaotic. And I think it actually is, that seems like a ton of fun. So for me, I'm really excited to try PvP in Guild Wars 2. Last reason I'm really excited to try Guild Wars 2 is really honestly just the sense of longevity. I think some of you can relate, especially if you're a New World player that just announced that the game is shutting down. There is probably nothing more soul crushing for an MMORPG player to have sunk hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of hours into a game to then find out it's literally getting shut down. Right now, we live in a world where MMORPGs are struggling. New ones are struggling to launch. They're getting shut down in the middle of their, the middle of their progress. Even Riot basically shut theirs down and then decided to restart their MMO. So we're in a world today where being an MMO player and trying a new MMO is kind of a risk. Like, its future is kind of at risk. But the beauty of playing one of these older MMOs, like Guild Wars 2, is there's longevity. The game isn't going anywhere. Like, the game is doing well. It's been doing well for around 12, 13 years, and it's not going anywhere. So I can try it without a fear of it going away. Same thing for World of Warcraft, old school RuneScape, Final Fantasy 14. But Guild Wars 2 falls in that. It's had a thriving community. It's had a healthy player base. The game is profitable, and it's been that way for a long time, and I'm not afraid of it shut down. And there's rumors that I can't tell. Let me know in the comments below or in the chat if it's confirmed, but I'm hearing that Guild Wars 3 is in development. And if that's true, that's really exciting for me. Because again, that means a bright future. That means I can start getting Guild Wars 2, get a handle on the game, and then a couple of years from now, potentially Guild Wars 3 comes out, and now I'm already ready. I'm an experienced player. I'm no longer a noob. I'm now stepping into veteran status, and I would be very excited. So again, this is the beginning of my experience in Guild Wars 2, but I'm very excited. Again, if you want to check out the actual journey of gameplay, I'm literally starting right now live on my stream. Link in the description below. Subscribe to the channel. Come check out the past replays. I will be giving you guys kind of a full walkthrough on how I'm enjoying it, features I'm discovering it, comparing it to the other 10,000 hours of MMO gameplays that I have, and I am very excited because this journey begins right now.